Part 1. How listening to English podcasts can boost your fluency. Hello and welcome to Next Level English. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever spent hours studying grammar rules and memorizing vocabulary, yet still felt afraid to speak in English? If the answer is yes, you're not alone. Thousands of English learners around the world feel the same way. They know the words, they understand the rules. But when it's time to speak, nothing comes out. Their mind goes blank. Why does this happen? Because learning English is not only about rules, it's about rhythm, flow, and real understanding. And here is the good news. Listening to English podcasts can help fix this. Yes, podcasts are more than just entertainment. They are your secret tool to fluency. And today, I will show you exactly how you can use them smartly. Let's begin. Why podcasts work like magic. When you listen to a podcast in English, your brain starts to get used to the sound of the language. You don't just learn words, you feel them. You hear how native speakers connect words, change tones, and express emotions. It's like learning a song. You don't memorize each note. You feel the rhythm, and before you know it, you're humming along. The same thing happens with language. If you listen daily, even for 10 minutes, your brain starts building strong connections. These connections help you speak faster and with more confidence. Real people, real conversations. Podcasts often feature real conversations. That means you hear natural English, not just the perfect textbook kind. This is very important. Imagine this. You're in a coffee shop. Someone asks, "Hey, how's it going?" Now, if your English practice is only from books, you might freeze. But if you've heard this phrase in a podcast many times before, you'll smile and say, "Good, thanks." That is real English in action, learning new vocabulary without stress. Another great thing about podcasts, you learn new words without feeling pressure. Let me explain. When we read a list of 50 new words, it feels heavy. But when you hear those words inside a story or a conversation, they make sense. You learn not just the word, but how to use it. For example, let's say the word is confused. In a podcast, someone might say, "I was so confused during my first day at work." Now you understand the feeling, the situation, the use. That is powerful. Choose the right podcasts for your level now. Here's something very important. Don't start with podcasts that are too hard. Start small. Pick podcasts made for English learners, a 1 to a 2 level. There are many great ones out there. They speak slowly, they explain clearly, and they repeat important phrases. This helps your brain relax and learn. No stress, no fear. And with time, you can move to B1 or even B2 level podcasts, but go step by step. Turn listening into a habit. Just like brushing your teeth or drinking water, make listening a habit. Every morning while you walk, cook, or clean, listen, not once a week. Not only on Sundays, but every day, even if it's just 5 minutes. Consistency is the key. Your ears will thank you, your brain will reward you, and one day you'll say something in English and surprise yourself. It will feel natural, and you'll smile, because you didn't just study English, you lived it. What's next? In the next part, I'll show you how to use podcasts actively. We'll talk about smart techniques, how to shadow, repeat, pause, and even speak along with podcasts. This will take your speaking skills to the next level. So, don't miss it. Thanks for listening to part 1. Now, take a deep breath, smile, and get ready, because your fluency journey is just beginning. Part 2. Smart techniques to boost your English with podcasts. In part 1, we talked about why listening to podcasts is so powerful. Now, let's take the next step. Today, I will show you 5 smart techniques that will help you turn any English podcast into your personal fluency coach. Yes, you heard that right. You can turn simple listening time into active learning time. Let's begin. 1. Shadowing. Speak with the podcast. Shadowing is one of the best techniques. Here's how it works. You listen to a sentence, then you try to repeat it at the same time as the speaker. Yes, like an echo, but don't wait. Don't pause. Try to speak along with the podcast. Why? Because it trains your mouth, brain, and ears together. You learn pronunciation, speed, and natural flow all at once. Start with easy podcasts. Repeat simple phrases. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Just keep going. Your fluency will grow faster than you think. 2. Pause and repeat. Break it down. Sometimes shadowing is too fast. That's okay. Try this method. Play 5 seconds of the podcast. Pause. Repeat what you heard. Then play the next part. This helps you focus. You listen carefully. You understand the words. You copy the pronunciation. Bit by bit, you train your brain to speak clearly and confidently. This is not slow. This is smart learning. 3. Use transcripts that read and listen together. Many English podcasts have transcripts. That means you can read every word the speaker says. This is a great tool. You can see new words, understand sentence structure, connect sounds with spelling. Here's what to do. First, listen and read at the same time. Then, close your eyes and just listen. Finally, try to speak what you heard. This cycle, read, listen, speak, is very powerful. It gives your English strong roots. 4. Write down new phrases. Build your vocabulary. Don't try to learn every word. That's too much. Instead, choose 3 or 4 useful phrases from each podcast. Write them down in a notebook. Then try to use them in your own speaking. Let's say you hear, "She's running late." Write it down. Use it later. "My friend is running late today." Or maybe you hear, "It doesn't make sense." Write it. Then say it when something is confusing. Slowly, your vocabulary will grow. Not just words, but phrases you can use. 5. Talk to yourself. Yes, really. This might sound strange, but talking to yourself in English is a super tool. After listening to a podcast, try to repeat what you understood in your own words, out loud. For example, I just listened to a podcast about travel. They talked about buying tickets, booking hotels, and visiting museums. This helps you organize your thoughts in English. It gives you practice, and you do it without stress. Fluency needs speaking, and speaking starts with you. Bonus tip: listen to your interests. Here's something many learners forget. You should enjoy what you listen to. Yes, pick topics that you love. Sports, music, food, movies, daily life. There are podcasts for everything. When you're interested, your brain is happy. You remember more, you listen longer, and you learn better. Learning should not be boring. Make it fun. What happens over time? You might not feel the change at first, but after a few weeks, you'll understand more. You'll start thinking in English, and one day when someone asks you a question, you'll answer without fear, without stopping, just like that. Why? Because you trained your ears, you trained your mouth. You built real fluency, your challenge for today. Try this. Pick a short podcast episode today, just 5 to 10 minutes. Listen, pause, and repeat. Shadow. Write 3 phrases. Talk to yourself about it. Do this every day for 1 week. You will be amazed at the result. Fluency is not magic. It's a habit. Final thoughts. You don't need expensive teachers. You don't need long grammar books. You need your ears, you need your voice, and you need podcasts. So take your phone, put on your headphones, and start listening today. Thank you for joining me on part 2. In the next part, we'll explore how to stay consistent, how to measure progress, and how to build a full routine with podcasts to master English fluency. See you soon, only on Next Level English. Part 3, stay consistent and build a real fluency routine. In Part 1, we discovered why podcasts are amazing for learning English. In Part 2, we learned 5 smart techniques to boost our skills. And now, in Part 3, we will talk about how to stay consistent, stay motivated, and build a simple routine that helps you reach real fluency. Are you ready? Let's go. 1. Repetition is your best friend. Fluency comes from doing the same thing again and again. Think of music. How do musicians get better? They play the same notes. They practice every day. They don't just try once and give up. Learning English is the same. Don't listen to a podcast just one time. Listen to it again tomorrow, then again next week. Each time your brain understands more, you hear more details, you remember more words. This is how fluency builds, slowly but surely. So choose a short podcast and repeat it 3 times during the week. That's a strong habit. 2. Make a simple daily plan. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start small. Here's an easy plan. Morning, listen to 5 minutes while getting ready. Afternoon, shadow 1 sentence. Evening, write 2 phrases in your notebook. That's it. Even 15 minutes a day can change your English level in 30 days. Fluency does not need 5 hours a day. It needs a little every day. Small steps bring big results. 3. Choose your podcast power time. This is your special time each day for podcasts. It could be on the bus, during breakfast, while walking before sleep. Make it a habit. When you repeat something every day at the same time, it becomes part of your life. Soon, you'll feel something is missing if you don't listen. That's the power of habit. You're not just learning English, you're living it. 4. Speak out loud every day. Yes, every day. After listening to a podcast, try this. Today, I listened to a podcast about daily routines. They talked about waking up, eating breakfast, and going to work. Say it out loud, even if no one is around. Speaking builds confidence. You learn to think in English. And that's the real goal, to think and speak without fear. You don't need a perfect accent. You need confidence. Practice brings confidence. 5. Track your progress in a fun way. Make a small chart or use a calendar. Each day you listen, put a check mark. Each time you learn a new word, write it down. Each time you speak a sentence out loud, give yourself a point. This makes learning fun. It keeps you going. And after 1 month, you can look back and say, wow, I really did all this. That's how you stay motivated. 6. What if you miss a day? It's okay. Life is busy. Sometimes you forget. Sometimes you feel tired. Just come back the next day. No guilt. No stress. Learning English is not a race. It's a journey. 1 day off doesn't stop you. What matters is this. You come back. 7. Use English in real life. Podcasts are just the beginning. But don't stop there. Try to write a message in English. Leave a YouTube comment in English. Speak with yourself in front of the mirror. Record your voice and listen. Teach a friend what you learned. These small actions connect listening with speaking. And when you speak, your English becomes alive. Remember, English is not just a subject. It's a tool. It's a key. and you are learning how to use it. Final words. You can do this. Let's review. Listen to podcasts every day. Use techniques like shadowing and repeating. Read transcripts, write new phrases, speak out loud, build a daily habit. Track your progress. Don't give up. If you follow these steps, fluency is not just a dream. It's something real, something close, something waiting for you. So take your headphones, play your favorite podcast, and start now. One episode at a time, one day at a time. Thank you so much for listening. You are doing great. Keep going, keep learning, and remember, you're already on your way to next level English. See you in the next video.